Okay. Well, welcome in, everyone. Sorry I'm a little behind. It's been a behind kind of morning. You ever have one of those? Okay, let's see here. Did I pin that? Yes, I did. Okay. All right. Okay. So welcome in. Did everyone have a good week? Did you do anything exciting? I So Friday I went out and went to antique store. One of my favorites. It's huge. It has 3 floors. It used to be an old mill building, and I wasn't going to stay long because I had lots of other errands to do, and I ended up going over all the floors to like just about every booth, and I was there for over 4.5 hours. So needless to say, hi Shanika. I was extremely, extremely tired when I got home Friday night. And I think I mentioned it before, but I actually have severe nerve damage and arthritis in my feet. So a lot of times being on my feet for so long, they really, really hurt. And yeah, after 4.5 hours, they were killing me. And then I had like a 40-minute drive home. So I was looking forward to resting on Saturday. And then I found out that there was a couple towns over, they were doing a townwide. So I was out for over 5.5 hours yesterday sourcing. So I had a busy, busy start to my weekend. So today after this sale, I'm going to lay down and put my feet up. Okay, sounds good. You know what? I multitask all the time, and I love putting on like live sales when I do stuff because it feels like someone's there with me. Even though I'm not, they're in a computer screen, right? It just feels like someone's with you. So, so that's what I do. I'll put on that and I'll work on, sometimes I work on just opening packages because I don't get to open them right away when they come in all the time. And just processing inventory or doing some cleaning or laundry or whatever. You know, we're folding laundry, you've got a friend with you. You don't know it, but you're with me. So, all right. So if for any lurkers out there, if you're new, I'm Al from Al's Full Shelf Shop, and I ship from Massachusetts, and using pirate ships, so you get the best rate. And I do PayPal for invoice. So now my sales are typically just Sundays unless I'm guesting on someone's channel. So I do my invoicing at the end of the month. It helps you to build a box, and you're only paying shipping one time, so it helps shave on the shipping cost. Hi Tammy, welcome in. However, if you do need your item sooner, shoot me an email and I can get it out to you. I just figure I'll let you build a box and be good. You'll also find me on Whatnot. So typically I'm there Thursday evenings, but this month I'm actually on every day. I made it a challenge for myself every day that I would be on, and every day I would add at least 5 items. I'm actually a little behind because there was one day I was going through and I saw that people had so if you don't know Whatnot, if you can go on, if you see an item, sometimes you can pre-bid on them if they're up for auction, or you can just buy it right away if it's at buy now. But there's a little bell you can click, and this way when the person pins that item to sell it, it'll send a notification to you. So I went through and I can see that some of them have been saved for notification. So I was running those, and I actually was there like 2 hours. So so I didn't add any that night, but I'm getting caught up on the ones I'm a little left behind on, but especially will be after this week when I add all the stuff I found out sourcing. So okay. nice. You know, I don't know if you can see this. Oh yeah, so this is a huge empty jar. I don't know what was this, couple gallons, 2.5, 3 gallon jar. And every time I would get like little extras from I would put them in there, and I filled it to the top to where the point that it was like overflowing. And then I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with this stuff? Had no idea. So I went through, and a lot of it was like, if you get something from Two Old Guys, they send you a card every time. Well, I was saving like every single one, but what am I going to do with them? So I, said thank you and was happy to have it, but I'll pass it on because you know what? Every time I order from them, I'm going to get another. So I've kind of emptied that, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. My initial plan when I bought it was going to be to make like one of those terrariums in it because it has the lid, and you just open the lid and you like mist in there, and it just, because the lid is on, it condensates, so it keeps itself going as its own ecosystem. I started looking into it and didn't finish, and I just haven't done it because I think you have to keep it in the light, and as you know, I don't get a ton of light in my apartment, so trying to figure out what my next step with that is. It's a fun jar, so but yeah, junk journal, that's a cute idea. Now I wish I saved everything. I have, let's see, just 14 items today, and yeah, so we can get started with that. And let me see, just going to, all right, so my first item, all right, and if you're watching on the replay, you can email me right here, fullshelfshop@gmail.com, and if you're interested in something and want to see if it's still available. So my first item, remember I have to type them in now, I'm practicing. Hi Patty Rose, welcome in. See, if I was really professional, I would be like Johnny. That's what I need to get good at, because he types his all out on like a Word document or something, and then he just copy and paste. That's my next step in my professional level here. Okay. All right. Oops. Let me see. Oops. And let's see if I've said it. I usually say it, but just about everything I do is a starting bid. This way it gives everyone, if more than one person would like it, it gives them a chance to get it. Plus with, internets can sometimes be laggy, so it gives everyone a chance. Okay. So now, there we go. Show that one. Ah, see, look at me, the professional. So I have this super cute, it's a little bowl, and it's got goldfish all over it. I've never seen that. Isn't that adorable? So it's going to be a starting bid of just 7. And it's just a clear, so it's frosted and a little bit textured here. And then here it's clear. And it is, I don't know if you can, I think you can tell. Let me see. Like over here, that this is bumped out, but inside is very smooth. Now that's not a scratch, that's just where a sticker was, I'm gonna guess. But I'll get that off with some Goo Gone. So let me see. This is all right. This is 7 inches across, and it stands about 2.5 inches tall. This would be cute. You know what? When you're watching your favorite movie like Jaws, and you want to have a snack, like say maybe goldfish crackers, this is perfect for it. A mix of popcorn and goldfish crackers. That was just a cute bowl. I couldn't leave it behind. So, all right. So we'll that one go. And then let's see. Okay, so now we've got oops, let's see here. Okay, and so next item, I found this really pretty glass paperweight. It kind of reminds me of like an acorn squash. So, but I didn't find any, there's no flea bites or anything. And then you can see the pontil is like indented, but it's not rough. It's like smooth, but it's like bumped in. If that makes sense. And it has a bubble right there in the middle. But it made me think of like a gourd or a pumpkin. I love the colors. So, and this one is about 3 inches across and like 2 1/4 high. All right. So went down. What's next? Oh. What did I have here? 6. Okay. Yeah, it really is. It really is, that layered design. Okay, so what I have here is a cute little mini salt and pepper shaker set. So it's got the iridescent, kind of oil slick sheen to it. It's not really showing too well, but let me see. Maybe if I put this paper behind it, it shows a little better. But they're like a ivory kind of cream color. I just thought they were so cute. They do have their corks. And somebody did use them because I picked them up and a bunch of pepper fell out. So I've since emptied it and the salt. But those are little. And these are, let's see, 2 inches tall. And the bottom is 1 inch across. Really great condition. No chips or cracks or anything. All right. And we have Monica in at 6. There's anyone else? I do, I never mention bidding increments because I always think just go up $1. But I know some people do different, so I'm just go up $1. I do it easy peasy. Because you know what? Math is hard sometimes. So, but if there's no other interest, we'll go ahead and count that down. Let's see here. Going once. Going twice. Okay. Last call. And sold to Monica. Oops. All right, so these are coming to you. Let me just write that down. Thank you very much, Monica. Okay. Set those back there. What's next? Okay. What do we have here? Okay. All right. And we'll show that one. This one's really fun. So I have this really pretty, it's a china plate. As you can see, there's a hole in the middle. So whoever had this, you can see the brand there. You know what? Let me. Oh, that's better for me. Okay. So whoever had this upcycled it, and it comes with the handle here. So you can, and I would ship it like this, obviously, because it'll ship better. So you have a little carrier. Isn't that cute? What a great way to use if you have like a set of plates that maybe are sentimental, or and you don't have them all. You can upcycle them to use as something else, you know? But I thought that was cute. I love the design on it. The little gray right here, it reminded me of chicken wire. It's not, but the flowers are just gorgeous. So pretty. Oh, it's called Florador. Now this isn't an older one. This is newer because it does say dishwasher safe, microwave safe, freezer safe, oven safe. But it does say fine china. Made in England. Made in England. So, and this is, oh, that's a cute idea. Doing a clock. Then say if you have like an odd number, like say you had a serving for 8 and you broke one. Well, most people don't have an odd set. So you take that 7th one and you make a clock with it, and then you have a clock to match your dish set. Your fine china set. All right, so this is about 10 3/4 across. So it's a good size. You go to the party, bring a plate of cookies. So, all right. So we'll put this one aside. And let's see here. Next. Okay. Did I have that? Oh. Okay. Oh, hi, Nathan. Welcome in. Welcome in. How have you been? Did you have a good week? Do anything exciting? Okay. All right. So my next item is the heavy one. I have this really sweet. So this is a cast iron doorstop, and it's Santa on a train. This is I could not find a year on this. So from all the research I found, I just couldn't find a year on it. So I don't know if it's an antique or if it's vintage. So I'm just saying vintage. So the painting is a little rough, but honestly, I would just do a bit of primer and repaint it. Or I think there is a way to take it off. I think you like sandblast on metal and it takes paint off. And then you could do it over. But it's really cute. See Santa there on the train. Let's see. Yes, it has been pretty cold out. It has been. All right, let me see here. So this is almost, it's like this far off from being 8 inches. And then at the tallest, it's 6 inches. So we got 8 inches by 6 inches. And it is, 3D. And then here's the back. That's all white there. So you've got the 2 pieces that slide. But I thought this was really cute. You don't have to use it as a doorstop. This would be cute since it's so heavy, putting it on the hearth, on like if you have a fireplace, putting it on the hearth. Or even just on the floor over at the side, maybe near your tree. That would be cute. All right, so we'll pass off that one. And what is next? Oh, okay. All right. Come on. Okay. So up next, I do have this amber glass basket. Very, very cute. I like how the handles come and then they swirl over. So it's not like one. They do touch, so there's not like a space in between, but it's still really cute. There was no maker I could find on this one. So now, this one is about 6 1/4 by so it's 6 1/4 this way, and then this way at the farthest point that sticks out is 6 inches, and then the height is about 5 1/2 inches. So it's a cute little basket. Would be cute in, say, your bathroom, maybe some soaps or towels in there. Putting an arrangement in there, or a plant in there, some dried flowers or something. Or even keeping jewelry in it. Really pretty. So, that one aside. And the next one. Okay. All right. Oops. Oops. I have this at 9. Arrow down, and we'll show that one. Okay. So next up, this was a really different piece. So this is, I want to say ceramic. So the petals remind me of like, they have the feel of like the Capodimonte, but not, it's like not glazed. It has the bisque on it. But it's just beautiful. Little orange rose, but the stem and the flowers are metal. So it's kind of like a mixed media piece. You could have it like this, or you can sit it like this, whichever way you like. I just thought it was really pretty and something different. I've never seen anything like it before. And I think that was, looking at it, looks like It looks like it could have been hand painted just because the color isn't consistent. See how it's like up here you've got the real orange and then in there it's lighter. I don't know. I just thought it was really pretty and really different. I think this might be pewter, but I don't want to say for certain. There's no maker's mark on this whatsoever. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this was really, it was interesting just sitting on the shelf of the store and I just saw it and I was like, wow, this is so different. I like getting the different stuff. So we've got that one. Okay. So let's see here. Next is, oh. Okay. Okay. So I have this really cute, another salt and pepper set. But these are so cute. They look like a set of binoculars. But here's the salt and pepper's right here. Initially when I saw it, there was tape over it. And I thought, oh, it's probably because they didn't empty the salt, right? And I was thinking you just shake it at the same time and then you get equal parts salt and pepper. But they actually do come out. These do not have their stoppers. But they're easily replaced. You can order new ones through Amazon. I could not, when I looked these up, I couldn't find a year for them, but they also have that kind of iridescent oil slick to it. And this is like an off-white, a cream color. And then you've got the gold. There's a little bit of wear on the gold here, right in the front here, but other than that, they're in really beautiful condition. There's no chips or flea bites or anything, which I would think if people were using these and putting them in and out, there might be, but I did not see any. Yes. So you can see the difference there. Put up a paper behind it. Oops, hold on. Just trying to see how I can hold these up and put a paper behind it. See, the binoculars are like a cream and the mini ones are like kind of an ivory. So they're a little bit like, this is more of a yellow tint and this is more white, but very pretty. So, all right, so we'll do, yes, yep, slightly lighter. Okay. Oh, I didn't even, let me just get you measurement on these real quick. I forgot. All right, so these are 4.5 across and 3 inches tall. Okay, and next we have, okay. 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 So next I have, this is a really pretty soapstone carved trinket box. You can see all the little carvings there. Very intricate here on the side. And then it has this beautiful floral inlay. It kind of has like a mother of pearl sheen to it. And then the inside is like that. Really, really pretty. So this is 4 inches by just under 3. So 4 by 3. And this is made in India. So I thought that was really pretty. And I don't know why, but the colors on the flower here kind of remind me of like 80s. But it was just so pretty. I said, you're coming home with me. Someone's going to love you. All right. So that one. All right. What do I have next? Oh. Okay. Okay. So next I have, oops, let me put these over here. So this is, I have another Pyrex bowl for you. And the pattern on this one is called Forest Fancy Cinderella. It's got the cute little mushrooms on it. The inside is good. And then there's the, oh, it's upside down. I know it's a little hard to see, but it is Pyrex. And this is 1.5. It says 1.5. So I'm going to guess that's liters. But it's really cute. These go, the whole set, I saw the whole set it sold for over $300. I was like, man, these Pyrex people really love their Pyrex. So the bowl across is, so it's about 7.5 this way, but with the handles, it's 9.25. And this pattern this pattern was out between 1981 and 1986. So we'll set that one aside. Here. Those are coming up later. Okay. Okay. All right. So next, Now, I don't know if this is the plate's actual name. I'm calling this the sun plate because it kind of looks like a sun. You know, there's its rays. But this is just a beautiful clear plate, and it does have that kind of iridescent carnival glass oil slick sheen to it. There's no chips or cracks. Just a really beautiful plate. This would be cute in the summer with some little mini sandwiches or, little mini sandwiches serve on it. A nice little picnic. Okay. So, sorry, 1 second. This is about 11 and a half from point to point. It's about 11 and a half. I'm just going to do this a little differently. Yeah, it's 11 and a half across. So, no maker's mark. And I love this. To me, it looks like the cross. So, I liked that. But, oops, hold on. You want this soapstone? Okay, I'll mark you down for that. All right. Okay, no problem. So, this one over here. And next is, and you know what? I left my, hold on 1 second. Okay. So these were actually the first thing I found when I was at the antique store on Thursday. And I said, oh, I feel like you never see these. I've actually purchased a similar from Janine. She's been able to find some. They're really hard to come by. But these are a beautiful pair of micro mosaic clip earrings. These are the tiniest pieces. I'm sure they have to use like little tweezers to get them inlaid set in there. They're just gorgeous. There's no maker's mark on these whatsoever. I looked on both pairs all around, even like the underside of the clip. So like this part underneath there, and there was just nothing. I was like, whew. I'm sure this took hours. If I put hours of work into that, I'd want to put my name on it. So these are really cute. Let me see how big these are. These are just under an inch. They're like a little more than 3/4 of an inch. But they're just really, really beautiful. And that's like a navy blue with a pink and then like a red and orange. There. That shows it. So, yeah. So pretty. All right. I'll set these aside. And next is, okay. Okay, so this next one is going to be for choice. And I have some little beanies. So I have the koala. He doesn't have his hang tag, but he does still have the little one on his leg. His name is Mel. So he's really cute. This is the sloth. And he does have his tag. It's in a protector. And his name is Slowpoke. It's a cute little sloth. And he sits nice. He'll just hang out. Then I have an otter whose name is Seaweed. Little otter. Here's 710. Welcome in. Welcome in. So I've got an otter. Now I do have two otters. Neither of them have their hang tags, but they do have their sewn on ones. So these say 95. This one says 99. And this one says 96. And then I have this seal. So this is not a tie Beanie Baby. Here's his tag here. But he is the same beanie material inside. And this little guy is from, there's no date on it. No date. He was born last night. So, you want the Pyrex bowl, Tammy? You got it. That is yours. Okay. Just to make sure I didn't miss any other comments. All right, so I've got you down for the Pyrex bowl. Thank you. No, it hadn't sold. Nope, that's yours. So the two otters, a seal, a koala, and a sloth. All right. Okay. And then my last item of the sale. Let's see. Okay. All right. So I have this really pretty Mount. So it's Mount Clemens pottery. It's from, I think there was a year on it. It's black on green, so it's a little hard to read. All right, so there's not a year on it. You're something, the good earth. Action Industries, made in Japan. So, oops, I don't want that to wash out. So, cute little trinket box. And there's the inside. There's no chips or cracks or anything. Show you the, yeah, see, it says, you're something, the good earth. So really cute. And then there's the top. It's got the really beautiful cameo on it. And then this is so this goes 4 inches across at the widest and 3 3/4 at the tallest. So there's that one. Okay, so that was my final item. A little short one today. I know. So 3 o'clock, Trisha has like a premiere drop sale coming on. She's doing a lot of books. Let me see. I can get you guys that link if you'd like. Oh, here it is. Okay, so there's okay, so there in the comments, I did Trista's drop sales. So it's gonna be one of those premieres, like how Cajun Johnny does on his monthly raid train sale, where it's recorded, but you'll be able to, there's a chat, and I think she's going to be in the chat, so you claim books as they're shown. She's going to have a whole bunch of different ones. I don't know how long that goes for. And I know at 4 o'clock is, let's see. All the Attic Treasures, Marianne is on, usually at 4. So she doesn't usually make thumbnails, so hers isn't up yet. But I'll put her link here if you'd like to go here at 4. And then, of course, Two Old Guys is also on at 4. And yeah, Two Old Guys Vintage, they go on at 4. They have one every Sunday, unless there's a 5th Sunday in a month. They don't. Oh, their sale is with Denise today. Denise's Magical Emporium. So the one that Marianne from All the Attic Treasures, she doesn't always do a thumbnail. That's the one that's not there. Trisha's is there. Yeah, you can go to Trisha's, and her video is there, and that's going to start in like 3 minutes. So that'll be a nice one. I think she's going to be in the chat chatting along with us, but I don't remember if she said she was gonna, because I kind of just caught like the last bit of her saying that last night. Man, I was so tired last night, and of course I couldn't make it through a whole sale on a Saturday night. So, but I want to thank everyone for coming. I really appreciate you being here and spending your time with me. You could be anywhere and you chose to be here, so I really appreciate that. And I'll be back next Sunday. And next Sunday is really special. Sabrina from Simon Says Let's Make a Deal is going to be joining me. I'm really excited. We're doing a kind of a like country western theme. So, like cowboys and rodeos and rough and tumbleness in the old West. Or the new West, the new country. So it's going to be kind of a theme sale, but it's going to be really fun. So please join us for that. And again, you can catch me on Whatnot every night. I'm under Full Shelf Shop. So yeah, you can definitely join me there. And thank you again for coming. Again, invoices will be out end of the month. If you need something sooner, just send me an email. Thank you so much, everyone. See you in the chats.